Rhody Women's Basketball is on the air. Rhode Island Women's Basketball is brought to you by People's Credit Union. You belong here. Rhode Island Medical Imaging, the official medical imaging company of URI Athletics. The Muse Tavern, home of 69 beers on tap. And by South County Health, the official healthcare provider of URI Athletics. Now it's time for tip-off. Here's the voice of Rhody Women's Basketball, Zach Austin.
8-6 versus 8-5, a big one here in mid-February for ramifications going forward for the A-10 tournament. Rhode Island and Davidson meeting for the 14th time in series history. Rhode Island will be wearing their usual home white uniforms with the navy blue numbers and lettering, the Keeney blue trim and the interlocking RA logo on the sides of the shorts. The entire Rhody bench wearing their pink warm-up shirts for the K Yao Cancer Fund here for Play for K. It's a great cause, of course. Great annual game every year for the Rhode Island Rams. Their bench to the right of the scorer's table. We're on our usual spot on the near side of the court, your usual TV angle. Davidson in their alternate road black uniforms with the pink numbers, white lettering, and the pink trim. Their bench to the left of the scorer's table. Three officials today: John Capolino, Elizabeth Kuzmensky, and Kara Hunter. Maya Torre stands in the center circle with Millie Pryor. Huge game here for the Rams today, and Rhode Island wins the tip. AD gathers in the backcourt, hands to Inez DeBraz, who crosses the timeline. We are underway. Right-hand push pass to Dee Davis up ahead, who's had double figures in each of the last 5 games for Rhody. Shuffling to the left side now at the wing is Inez DeBraz. DeBraz guarded by Ellie Sutphin. Entry pass in, low post to Torre. She'll kick back out to Inez. Driving from the corner, right-hand floater, fading away in the paint. No good. Right into the waiting arms of Pryor. And Davidson will have their first possession, moving from left to right across your device. It's Katie Donovan, freshman, pushing it to the top of the key. Jab step for Pryor, right foot. Now passing to the mid-post. Left side of the alley for Plank. Plank goes up tough. Size advantage over DeBraz and lays it up and in. Davidson scores the first 2 of the game. Rhody moving from right to left here in this first half. Across your screen, up top, AD fires into the paint. Torrey gathers the ball, matched up with Pryor. This time wins the battle. Fading at the baseline, gets a quick 2. Knocks the game up. Bucket here on the last 2 possessions for both teams as we near the 60-second mark into the game. Plank, couple hop steps, crosses over the timeline for Davidson. She'll fake left, now pass right for Ellie Sutphin, who again came off the bench and did wonders for Davidson last time out. Push pass off the left side for Pryor, now back up top to Sutphin with 10 on the shot clock. Sutphin over the shoulder pass near side for Donovan, now to the baseline. That's poked away from behind. Plank was trying to go up with it. Sophie Phillips comes away with a pickpocket, and Inez DeBraz has the basketball for Rhody in transition. DeBraz, long, high, right-hand bounce pass to AD underneath, and that's ripped right back by Davidson and Pryor, who has a big steal. Now Davidson has the basketball and a chance to retake the lead. Directing traffic with the left hand, holding it right is Pryor, guarded tightly by AD. Now shuffling up the left side of the court, hands to Donovan. Donovan spinning in the lane. AD up and down defense in front of her, trying to find an opening, and off a left-hand floater. Beautiful angle, got the bounce, and it falls through. That's 2 on the board for the freshman Donovan, and it's a 4-2 game. Entry pass Phillips into Maya Torre, dribbling twice, spinning around, low block, and her layup comes up short. And once again, the Wildcats come up with it, now up by 2. It's Pryor again underneath. Donovan sends the lead pass up ahead to the right side elbow for Sutphin. Driving now with the left-hand dribble past the free throw line is Pryor. She'll feed it underneath. Baseline driving from the far side and finishing again is Maddie Plank, is up to a quick 4 points. She had 6 last time out against George Mason's, already 2/3 of the way there, just a few minutes into the first quarter. Spinning around free throw line all alone is DeBraz. She'll send it back outside to Didi. Will feed it to a cutting AD, and her layup comes up short, and the offensive foul against Rhode Island will give the ball back, and suddenly Rhode Island, they're in a 2-possession hole early in the game. DeBraz will check out of the game for Tendon Magassa. The Rams will off to play big here. Magassa, she's done well the last few games as well. 11 or more points and 5 or more rebounds in the last 3 games. 5 times this year she's been in double figures. For Davidson, they'll send another freshman, Chloe Oliver, out of Quebec into the game. She has it here near side of the court, right side wing. Sending it to the short corner for Sutphin. Big matchup here against Maya Torre. She'll take the long jumper from there. Didn't quite have the angle off the back iron. Magassa with the long board for Rhody. Big matchup between 2 first-team selections a year ago. Switching direction, cutting to the left is Dee Davis, who can't get her runner to go. Didn't quite get enough on it. And Oliver comes away with the basketball for Davidson. They're moving quick. That's something that's part of her game is her speed. You saw it right there. Handoff from Pryor back to Plank. Her fadeaway jumper comes up well short, grazed off the front of the rim. And Rhody's holding in this to a 4-point game, 6-2, with just under 6:40 left to go in the opening quarter. Torrey holds the ball up high now, pulls it down, looking for AD, but she's guarded real tight by Plank. Now cuts away and gets the basketball. Push pass over to the right side. Now Didi sends the entry in, just past the A10 logo. Magassa shoved to the floor, no whistle. Torrey has the basketball, trying to make a move around the defender. Does, gets the bucket underneath and count the foul as well. Big play for Maye Torrey, and she'll head to the line with a chance to add 3, and that snapped a scoreless drought of 2.5 minutes for the Rams as well. Millie Pryor picks up the foul. She's been productive early in the game on the rebounding side of things, already with 2, has an assist. No points yet, as Maye Torrey will head to the line. Again, Rhody has shot at least 67% or better. In fact, they've been over 70% in 4 of those 5 games from the free throw line. 11 of 15 last time out against UMass, and Maye at the line, 63%. She was 4 of 5 back on Wednesday night. Already with 4 points for the Rams, says all 4 now, all 5 of their points as that one bounced around the rim and in. It's a 1-point game, 6-5 in favor of Davidson with 6:19 to go in the opening quarter. Sutphin will take it across the timeline herself. Left-hand dribble, now switching right. Sends it deep down the right side for Pryor. Pryor puts the ball down once with the left hand, now sends it all the way back to the top of the key. Oliver. Didi Davis closing it on her, looking for Mallory Haynes, who had her first touch, nearly poked out of bounds. Phillips all over her. 8 on the shot clock. Low block right side is Pryor. Trying to find some space around Magassa. Can't. Somehow had a chance on that. Just a couple bounces off the top of the rim. Didn't go down. Rhody can retake the lead with a bucket here. Under 6 to play in the first quarter. Bounce pass low and to the left for Torrey. Back outside of Didi Davis. Thought about the 3. Will pull it down. Now drive on the trailer to the baseline is Torrey. And she's knocked down on the way up. And once again, she'll go to the charity stripe. Maye Torrey has all 5 of Rhody's points. She has a chance to add 2 more. Doesn't have all their shots. The team is 2 of 5. Davidson's made half their shots to begin the game. They're 3 of 6. Plank has 2 of those makes. 4 points in 4 minutes. And now Maye will go right back to the line. She made her lone attempt on the last trip here in this game. And that's something that's been key for the Rams, is shooting better from the floor. And even though they struggled in the month of February, once you get players healthy, as Maye makes the first free throw and you're on a little bit of a roll, that's going to be something that helps tremendously. One more coming from Torrey, who has a chance to get an early 7 points on the board and does. 3 of 3 to begin the game from the line. Maye has 7 of Rhody's 7 points, and they're back up by 1, 7-6. 5:40 to go in quarter number 1. DeBraz will come back into the game quickly to spell Didi Davis. And now some backcourt pressure from Torrey. Plank will cross easily, though. Now Maye cuts towards her. Plank looks back to head coach Gail Fulks for a play call. Shuffles towards her left, now makes a move to her right. Back to the left side and passes it over in that direction for Oliver. Oliver guarded tightly by Phillips. Donovan now to the near side, Sutphin. Right arm extended for Tenda Magassa in front on the defensive side. 8 seconds to shoot. Oliver, jab step, back out to Sutphin. Makes a move, tries to work around the screen of Oliver. 3 on the shot clock and a travel. No chance at a shot with 2 on the shot clock. Sutphin didn't have her feet set on the pass, and Davidson will turn the ball over. Now they haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. Both teams had 2 going into that possession. And now here's a chance for Rhody early in the game to pull away, as Davidson will send Eliza Burke into the game, freshman out of Portland, Oregon, just her 11th appearance of the year. And I believe she'll come in here for, we'll see about that in a second. She came in for Oliver. She only plays about 5 minutes a game, so we'll see how much run she gets. Again, short-handed today. Bounce pass ahead to AD. Swing pass back to Maye Torrey. Over the shoulder now to the near side to DeBraz. Feed inside underneath. Magassa through contact puts it up for 2, and she'll go to the line for a chance at 1 more. Tenda Magassa underneath, and Rhode Island right now is exposing the paint against the Wildcats so far in this first quarter. Now will take us to the media timeout. Davidson short-handed. They're on a roll, but Rhode Island, after falling behind, have gone on a 7-0 run in the last 1:25, and they have a 3-point lead over Davidson. It's Rhode Island 9, Davidson 6, 4:56 to go in the opening quarter. We'll step aside and come back. One more coming up for Tenda Magassa at the line. When we return, you're listening to Rhody Women's Basketball from Learfield.